Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am going to crochet a scarf today, and this is a repeat pattern. So I am going to use a number 4 medium worsted weight yarn, a size J, number 10, 6 mm crochet hook. Okay guys, if you are ready, let's begin. First, we are going to make a knot. And we are going to make a chain of 37. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37. Okay, now into the fourth chain from hook, we are going to use the back ridge. This is the front, and at the back we are going to use that to work across. Into the fourth chain from hook, we are going to count 1 2 3 4. At the back ridge, we are going to make 1 double crochet. Okay, this skip chain 3 is counted as first double, and now we are going to make 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches using the back ridge. Okay, one, 2, 3. Now we have 2 4 5. We have 5 double crochet. And for the, we are going to do a cluster, so we are going to make a chain 2, and for the cluster we are going to use 2 stitches, yarn over hook, slip hook into the next stitch using the back ridge, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops, and then yarn over hook, slip hook into the next stitch, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops, and then we have 3 loops on hook. So we are going to repeat this, but skip the next stitch, and into the next 2 stitches we're going to make a cluster. Yarn over hook, skip the next stitch, slip hook into the next stitch, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops, and then yarn over, insert hook into the next, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. Now we have 2 4 5. We have 5 loops on hook, and then draw all loops. Okay, so we just did the first cluster and make a chain 2, and we are going to make 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches. Remember guys, we're only using the back ridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is how the work looks like now. And make a chain 2, and we are going to do the cluster again. We're going to make 2 double cluster into these 2 stitches. We have 3 loops on hook. Now we are going to skip the next stitch, and into the next 2 stitches we're going to do a cluster. Two, 4, 5. We have 5 loops on hook. Draw all loops, and then make a chain 2. Okay, now we are going to make 5 double crochet using the next 5 stitches. One, two, three, four, five. Are you following me, guys? Okay, let's continue. Make a chain 2, and then we are going to do cluster again. Yarn over hook, insert hook into the next stitch, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops, yarn over hook, insert hook into the next stitch, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. Now yarn over, skip the next stitch, and insert hook into the next stitch. One more time, insert hook into the next stitch, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. We have 5 loops on hook. Draw all loops. Okay, this is how the cluster look like. We skip one there, and then make a chain 2, and we are going to make 1 double crochet in each of the remaining stitch. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, this is how the round 1 looks like. Okay, guys, now for the row 2, we are going to make a chain 3, and then turn your work and make 1 double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now make a chain 2, and we are going to do the cluster. We are going to use these 2 chain 2 spaces. Okay, so yarn over hook, insert hook into the chain 2 space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops, yarn over hook, insert hook into the same space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. And now we are going to skip this next stitch. So yarn over, insert hook into the next chain 2 space, draw 2 loops, yarn over, insert hook into the same space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. We have 5 loops on hook, pull through, and then make a chain 2. Okay, it's easy, right? And make 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then chain 2. Now we are going to do the cluster again using the chain 2 spaces. Yarn over, insert hook into the chain 2 space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops, yarn over, insert hook into the same space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops, yarn over. We're going to skip the next stitch and into the next chain 2 space. Here we're going to insert hook, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. One more time. We have 5 loops on hook, pull through, and then chain 2. Okay, can you see it? Now we are going to make 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and chain 2. Now we are going to do the cluster again. Yarn over hook, insert hook into the next chain 2 space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops, yarn over, insert hook into the same space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops, and then yarn over into the next chain 2 space, insert hook there, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. One more time. 5 loops on hooks and pull through. Now make chain 2, and we are going to make 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is how it looks like. Alright guys, now for the row 3, we're going to make a chain 3 and turn your work and make 1 double crochet into each of the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2, and we're going to do the cluster again as before. Yarn over hook, insert hook into the chain 2 space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. One more time. Now yarn over and into the next chain 2 space, we're going to do the cluster. One more time. Then 5 loops on hook, draw all loops, and then chain 2. Then 1 double crochet into each of the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to repeat the cluster again. Chain 2 and then cluster into each of the next 2 chain 2 spaces. Yarn over, insert hook into the chain 2 space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. Yarn over, insert into the same space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. Yarn over, insert hook into the next chain 2 space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. Yarn over, insert hook into the same space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops, and then 5 loops on hook, 2 for 5, draw all loops, and then chain 2. Now double crochet into each of the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, chain 2 and then cluster again. yarn over, insert hook into the next chain to space, pull up yarn, draw 2 loops. One more time, yarn over, and then cluster into the next chain to space, okay, and then draw all loops, and then chain 2. Now make 1 double crochet into each of the remaining stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and chain 3, then turn. Okay, now I want you guys to repeat this pattern. Okay, repeat this last row that we just finished until your preferred length of scarf, and then when you finish, I will show you how to do the finishing touch. I will be making mine until 74 or 75 inches long. That's long enough for me to wrap around my neck. So go ahead and finish your preferred length, guys, by repeating this last round that we just finished, and I will meet you for the final touch. Okay guys, I finished my 74 inches long scarf, and this is how it looks like now. Okay, and at the end of my last row, I closed my work and then I cut my yarn. And for the final touch of the scarf, we are going to do the fringe. I already make the other side, this side, but don't worry guys, I still have the other side to show it to you how to do it. Okay, this is how the fringe look like. And for the fringe, you have to cut 18 inches long yarn of 58 pieces. Okay, 58 pieces of 18 inches long, and we are going to use 29 pieces for each side, okay, with a total of 58. So go ahead guys and cut your 58 pieces of 18 inches long yarn, and I will show you how to join it. Okay guys, to join the fringe, we are going to use a smaller size hook. Any number of hook is smaller than this size because it is more easy to insert into the stitches. Okay, and I am going to fold a piece of this cut yarn, fold it into half, okay, like that, and we are going to insert the hook into the on top of the beginning double. This is the double on top. We're going to insert there and then pull the yarn, and make sure that the tip of your yarn is aligned like that, and tighten it. Okay, all right, that's how it looks, and we're going to repeat it for the remaining 4 double crochet here. Okay, that, and we still have 3 more. Okay, 2 more. Okay, and 1 more. Okay, now we finished the first 5, 2, 4, 5, and for this part we are going to insert the next yarn in between these two. Okay, we have 2 here, 1, 2. In between we are going to insert the hook there and then pull the yarn. Okay, and for the next yarn we are going to use this space. We are going to insert there. Okay, and we are going to insert the next one in between these two again. Okay, now we are going to put one each of these 5 double crochet. Okay, now guys, I want you to go ahead and repeat this across, and make sure that when you reach this part you are going to insert the next piece of yarn in between of these two, and then into this space and in between, and then into the next 5. Go ahead and finish this across and I will show you the next round, the next row. Okay guys, I finished adding my fringe. I put the 29 pieces of 18 inches long yarn. Okay, now for the second row we are going to secure the fringe. We are going to skip the very first one. Here we have this first fringe here. We are going to pick up just one, and then the one on this side we are going to set that aside, and we are going to pick up this one as well. So these two will go together. We are going to make a knot. Okay, and do it one more time. Okay, and then put that aside. Now we are going to pick up the next two. Okay, and we're going to tie it together one more time. Okay, then put that aside, and we are going to continue for this next two. Okay, and now I want you guys to go ahead and repeat this around, and I will meet you at the very last. Okay, because I have one here that I want to show you how to keep that. Alright guys, go ahead and finish this across, and I will meet you at the very end. Okay guys, at the very end we have 2 pieces here. This is from the body that we work on, and this is part of the fringe. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to grab this piece, either the one on the top or the one on the bottom. we're going to grab one, and we're going to use that to make a knot together with these two, okay? One more time. Okay. Now we don't need to cut that. This is how it looks like now. Okay guys, now that we finished this side, let's go ahead and let me show you how to do the other side, because I already finished the other side. Okay, for this side, I want you to put one fringe into each of the first 5 double crochet, and then put one into the next chain 2 space, and put one on top of the cluster, put one into the next chain 2 space, and one into each of the next 5 double crochet, and you're going to repeat that across. All right, and do the same for the second row of the fringe, okay, to secure your fringe, it won't, so that it won't fall. Okay, we finished another project, guys. Okay, we finished this project, and for the next project I will try to make a matching hat for this. And yeah, thank you for crocheting along with me today, guys. I hope you like it. If you have a question about these stitches, just leave a comment, and then I will try my best to respond as soon as I can. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, and see you again for the next tutorial. Thank you. Bye bye.